I know I promised that I was gonna do another Rocket League video, but I'm still working on that. It's gonna be montage 2, and right now I'm gonna be playing with my brother. I'll be the Bills, but during this game there's gonna be no talking. Well, I think during the end I'll start talking, but there'll be no talking during this gameplay. And I hope you like and subscribe. This game is a close game, and I basically won because he did a dumb move at the end.
Racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'm a slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's no, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team, and we riding on it. More action than nothing.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Buffalo Bills. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he is finally out of bounds across midfield at the 40-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson being chased out left. He'll try and run it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the tuck and run. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
3rd and 8.
This time, Jackson will throw it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
A gain of
a good pickup there, 21 yards.
Bills 1st down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. to the air. Allen. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go. Let's go.
Allen now on first down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Allen's pass.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
26 yards.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. And again, it's Allen. This is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 11. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Now Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. Looking downfield for Dez. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down. To throw again. Jackson eluding the pressure right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 44-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Well, throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Allen going to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. 30, 20, 10. And the ball is knocked out. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. So after a scoreless first quarter, we at least finally get some points on the board.
But it can't be what either of us expected, can it?
No, the safety's not what you expect for the first points of the game, but One of the goose eggs is gone. So free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. This will be fielded at the 17.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, we dominate today.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run the option here on 1st and 10. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Jackson going to tuck it down on the option. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of a yard.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. And I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Here's Allen to throw it. The left side caught by Diggs. And he will have a 1st down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
1st down, Bills.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now is Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Micah Hyde able to get a hand in and knock that one away.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball.
Jackson now off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. Back to Brown, this time complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Off the bootleg. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and that'll bring up second down.
He was covered by Josh Norman.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 31-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Andre Roberts now to return it. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
Come on here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Here, man.
Now Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Throwing left side, it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Now he'll pull it down. Takes this one up past the 20 after he's able to make a man miss. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. He gets it to Brown. Good play. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Caught by Snead over the middle. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Dez Bryant, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a fourth pick. And it's third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
And Jackson throwing once more. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a fourth down. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. It's not too often you see a holder putting that football down right on the midfield stripe. 60 yards, Charles, but a little bit too much to bite off there.
Yeah, it's good to show confidence in your kicker. That might have been just a little bit too much. I'll guarantee you, as you just...
Stephon Diggs. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
To Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs. 50 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see them, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. There aren't any speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And I hate to point to that missed field goal from their last drive, but you look at the scoreboard, they would be in the lead if they had that 3.
Well, no doubt those points or those missed points do loom. Large, but here they're getting a chance for a makeup, aren't they? Almost like my time in school. I was always begging my teachers for a makeup exam. Here's their opportunity now to put those points on the board.
And every point becoming more vital here in the second half. They'll roll him out right. And he comes back with one complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards on the play. First down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson rolling to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Baltimore. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. And we've got a dandy here. 1-point game as we begin the fourth. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Micah Hyde comes flying in from safety for the sack. The Ravens on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They go play action now. Jackson flush to his right. He may try and run. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Bills have recovered. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Allen going deep for Diggs. And that's going to be incomplete. And good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
The Bills send the punter out. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 44. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. So after the INT, it's Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Complete to
Stephon Diggs. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills turn that interception in. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake.
25-yard line.
You see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
He can run for it, and he will. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the 1st. Off the bootleg, Jackson. On the crossing route, complete. That's Brown. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
The 42-yard line.
We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 24-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. His throw here's incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. That'll bring up 2nd down. Who's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Ravens.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Jackson to throw, and it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
Justin.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Allen. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And he's able to find Diggs. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Allen to throw. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Back to throw. Allen. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw is Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them inbounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. Now Jackson. Oh, and you can forget overtime. This this is going to be a safety in the final minute of the game. Oh, my. And I don't know that I've ever seen a tie game decided in the final seconds because of a safety.
It's just an absolute